First blood. Both ways.
Last pick is, it's like, there's going to be a lot of hard eggs to get off.
But they want something to kind of pressure the Alchemist in lane. Definitely have enough damage to kill him.
Going very aggressive here.
Yeah, very aggressive. Going adaptive strike in that level 2. Don't need the waveform. But Samael's still ahead, so he's sitting at 1100 net worth compared to the 800 of Mid1, and it's 1 minute into the game. This is just Alchemist in a nutshell. Top lane can go for the stun onto Mirana. She doesn't have a lead for Valble. Fada's in trouble. Needs to get away from this one, but Arteezy will spill the first blood and forces Yamsor back under his own tier 1 tower. While on bottom lane, it's S4 to find the kill onto Puppey. Fly. As well as S4 comboing nicely, and there's not a lot Ace can do about it at that point.
Top again.
And they're actually going in again, where they got both double clutch. Fada, the Fury spikes are up so high on the stacks. The team see.
Well, I would imagine we see another salve purchased up. That's exactly what it's going to do. So we'll send that down to mid to stay strong against Samael. But I think Samael is okay with what is happening right now. He could be losing this lane harder. Oh, as I say that, he could be in trouble this time around, though.
Real aggressive waveforms in. He's already used adaptive strike, but that's enough lives. Strike Morse up to tank up the tower.
Seems to fall off quite a bit, so you will be seeing this from, I think, pretty much every Alchemist.
Good arrow coming in. Yamsor just had to hold him there to hit the 5-second arrow from Fada. And this just opens up mid-1, not only for the kill. Towards the mid was channeling up the concoction. It wasn't a full duration, however. And that TP from Crit came a little too late, but it won't stop them from fighting up on top lane. Arteezy chasing after Puppey. He does go up into the tree line, so they don't find him instantly, and Fun has to leap himself away. Arrow flies down long way. Good long stun over on Ursa, but Puppey inside the cold embrace had no other choice but to stand there. And Arteezy enrages up and walks away. Crit actually
out of this. There's no aggressive moves really being made by Secret here. They're just trying to dodge and get theirs.
This
but
one from mid-1, split master Puppey should be the extra bit of damage they need to kill off Crit, and mid-1, well, he'll claim it. Yamsor had the kick to help out, but Arteezy finds Ace. Such a bigger kill, you go for support, and the kick, they can give him stuff later on, and you've also got the bigger, easier upgrade, which is if Samael wants to start sharing off Aghanim Scepters, he just buffs up the Weaver, then you got the timelines for save. And Crit, well, he needs a bit of a save. He's the lowest hero in Evil Geniuses at the moment, so it's the easiest one for Team Secret to kill off. And they're looking for more. They're chasing after Ace. Doppelganger around, and on the stun, Phoenix.
All right. They grabbed, they didn't find any kills, but they took control of the top area again, and they want to get up there and get that Roshan.
They take control of mid. Samael, the jump is coming in. Mid-1 changes himself to the Morphling, so he's got the concoction available, and it flies forward. So does mid-1.
Big kill.
Keeping up with his own concoction. A huge kill to slow down the money of Samael, not to mention how much money he's worth. And they go for more. Arrow flies up, the silencer's over on the Phoenix. He has Icarus dive available, that's why Puppey's already here. Does not decide to throw out this money in, and Team Secret are keeping a very close eye on Roshan. This tier 1 tower has remained up for a very long time. Now they jump in to try to defend it. After Crit, Yamsor has to go for the kick and silence. The quick swap out, saving S4's life. Crit will still go down, as the rest of EG will want to back out. Magnetize is problematic for S4 to, but they want the Alchemist. This is the invasion reason. The whole time they came here, they want to give this quick kill onto Samael. Rolling ball to fall, they get the silence. No chemical rage to work. The E-Blade popped him mid-1. Chalks up his 6th kill of the game.
And this should be a mid-tower too, unless they buy back this Alchemist. Ursa is showing in the top lane.
He's in trouble. No doppelganger available. 12-1 charges. He uses them, but does not buy anywhere near enough time.
Oh, that's a tower defender.
Yeah.
Getting that PL kill is probably enough.
Even S4 coming in towards the mid lane, looking after mid-1. Oh, that's a lot of damage. He's got regeneration, but with a bug on him, he has to strength morph up quickly, but can he run away even faster? Here comes Sparta with the arrow. S4 easily able to dodge it as Crit, swapping mid-1 back into the fight. He's got waveform in a second. The curse is down from Puppey, keeping Arteezy off this fight, changing the BS for a quick stun and then waveform away. Mid-1 can now burn this regeneration rune and get into the fight once more as Yamsor finds his target. It's S4. The arrow won't connect, but it won't matter. Mid-1 from the low ground.
Sure that EG's next objective is the Roshan, and Secret will not let them have it.
Nice observe board on the hill. Puppey's going to see it, but here's the blink concoction going up to Puppey. Can he cold embrace in time? The Infist, they have detection, but the cold embrace is there. It won't stop Arteezy from shocking him down. Puppey does have buyback available as mid-1 hovers just northeast of that Roshan area. The arrow flies forward. Arteezy and Roshan both miss it as they're hugging the rock wall. But here comes Ace with the jump forward. They bring down S4 buybacks. Still all available, but it's Team Secret who are the ones dropping and will actually commit that first buyback on Yamsor.
Really obvious what Secret are doing. They haven't been shown on the map for so long. And
Look
EG
already. They go for the curse already. It's onto S4. Keep him out of the fight. Morbling wants to get involved. The arrow. It's a long stun on the crit. He'll be controlled, but Mid1 trying to put this double damage to use, looking for a target. And right now, they've all run away or died. They get the kick. Yapsor caught up to him, and with Ursa, the adaptive strike flies forward. So much damage with the lens. They break the Aegis Immortal, but buyback comes in from Vengeful Spirit. The concoction from Samel, it'll go straight, but the one from Mid1 may be a hell of a lot better. Over towards Fly, protects himself inside the Supernova. Trying to reach him with the 3-man stun. Samel hits them all. The side of a barn is a target too small for him. Now they're after Yapsor. Mid1 can he get the kill on the crit? No, he cannot. Has to waveform away. Arrow flies forward. Samel backs up as he sees it coming. Another quick concoction, but Arteezy enraged up. Looks for the kill on Mid1. 9-1 charge available. Waveform in a second, but Morbling locked down. Control is murdered. Evil geniuses. The double kill for Arteezy. Well, I say the Phantom Lancer. At 8k net worth compared to the almost 20,000 of the Alchemist.
Mirana isn't looking hot either.
Now the new one. Goodbye, Yapsor.
45 seconds on the side. Starting is that they commit a lot onto this.
Concoction, pulling forward, going after Fada. Double lethal, getting back into safety and Puppy. There's the Arctic Burn to get away to safety, but mid lane, no safety. Ace down for 50 seconds.
It's not a great timing to speak of, but everything matters at this point. You definitely don't want to fight without that Lincoln Sphere.
Yep, especially if they come up, rolling boulder forward in towards the mid, going after Crypt with the Sentry Ward down. They have the extra information, so Crypt will fall, but here comes S4 around the back. The E-Blade pop. Morbling almost killed off S4. He'll time-lapse off the damage. Concocted onto the ES. Mid1 focusing onto the Supernova. He needs more hits, he needs more time, and he has it. Waveforms up. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. That's a good thing in Team Secret's mind, because it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Yep, it delays the game. They don't really gain too much
in the way of evil geniuses.
And they gotta use Moonlight Shadow defensively. They just want to get out of here.
Arteezy, he actually blinked into it. Crit has to swap him away to safety with the E-Blade pop. Arteezy will fall. A huge kill for Mid1. Crit to follow through. The curse is out. Samel wanted to try and fight him here, but Puppy says no. Hold him in position. Isolate S4 with a kick. Mid1 has a triple kill. Samel would try and help this out, but what can he really do? He has to blink away and run down the lane. Evil geniuses, it was the worst case scenario for them.
He really seemed unaware, which is surprising because they had the Moonlight Shadow. Back
to the wall.
Speak of Arteezy.
Yapsor going in after it. Arteezy will enrage up, trying to survive. More supports arrive in the form of Samel. Arrow flies in, and Samel stunned up for 5 seconds. Mid1 just pump him down. But there's more where that came from. Evil Genius is ready to fight. Puppy. Oh, cold embrace for the moment. Ace to try and break him free. Here comes your Icarus dive, able to get Mid1 fired up. But Team Secret want to retreat. Fana has a leap available, and they turn around. Mid1 with the E-Blade pop crit, almost goes down to it. However, Mid1 does. Arteezy was able to close the distance. Even without Abyssal Blade, he still finds the kill. S4's harassing up the mid lane. Puppy wants to try and force him back. S4's got time lapse available. Fada so low on life, they have to get the bug off him, and they're able to do so. 33. Now they're going to Moonlight Shadow as well. Coming closer, look for that Radiant Vision. It is actually non-existent. There's 3 Sentry Wards up, and they find Arteezy. Yapsor, arrow flies forward. Perfect chain stuns in from Evil Geniuses. He doesn't have Nakers to save him. Weaver locked in. Where's this secondary arrow? It is not available. Still on cooldown, so a quick time lapse. The massive amounts of sentries. That kick from Yapsor, it needed to connect to open up the space. They leap down to get some of these bounty runes as BKB S4 runs away to safety. But for once, EG has denied a bounty rune. One offensive observer wards down from Team Secret. And it looks like Evil Geniuses are not going to give them the fight they're looking for, or maybe they do. Samel with that Octarine and Aegis, he's looking for a kill.
Okay.
Blinks up really aggressive, but Yapsor kicks him. The concoction, Samel stuns himself, but then into the rolling boulder. Arteezy ready and waiting for him. Mid1 as well. Waveform way too far close. Samel jumps in again for another concoction. He goes for Ace. Great doppelganger away to safety. But no Mid1. He has buyback on cooldown. He spent the money on the BKB. The curse from Puppy is buying some time as he slows them up. Splinter Blast does some good work too, but still, EG, they've got the sustain, and Arteezy's got the balls. Jumping in real deep after Fada under the tier 4 towers. It won't happen, however. They go back to the primary objectives. Tier 3, Raxus and Puppy. Samel is right on top of him, and they bring him down. Radiant Burn doing the work while he's protected inside the cold embrace. The buyback has to come in from Puppy as Team Secret. You knew it was going to happen eventually. Their bait is being broken into many pieces. And how do they defend this?
Still 40 seconds on the Morph lane. There is no way Secret win a fight without that Morph.
Sparta had to leave, he has nothing left. Pumpy gives him the cold embrace. Sparta protected by the BKB and that cold embrace, but then a leap up, the BKB wears off and the Nova's in the perfect spot. Team Secret trying to get back into their home. The Nova will stun up both Puppy as well as Ace. They're in the safety of their fountain, but their base is not so safe. The bottom lane of Rax, Evil Jesus are removing it right now.
See if they choose to go for the Megas or not. They still have the Alchemist Aegis, so I don't see why they would need to stop here. Sure, Supernova is on cooldown, but the rest of the tools that you have are still more than enough. And we're charging up the Concoction.
Against Yap. Yep, right underneath the tier 4 towers. Once again, the cold embrace from Yapzor going to be protecting him. And Puppy, nice curse onto Alchemist. He'll end up stunning himself with the Concoction, but it won't matter when Arteezy has just mopped up the back lines. Yapzor and Puppy both down. The Morphling is back to the world of living, however, so mid-1 able to try and help defend. But it still seems like an insurmountable task, especially when Arteezy, he gets the jump in, mid-1, stunned up, and now he'll actually have to change into Arteezy. Battle back and forward, Arteezy slowed up by Ace. They have the control, that's why you got that E-Blade pop with some Concoction stun. Mid-1's Lincoln Sphere will protect him as Ace creates more of himself. Summon the army of Phantom Lancer, especially now the Aegis is timed out on Sumail. Be careful with EG's push. They have Moonlight Shadow up, Mirana TP's in towards the front lines. They want to try and be, okay, no they don't. They want to wait it out and just have a fearful TP. But EG are out. The range Rax is the sole Rax survivor. I see Arteezy with the double damage rune. That's a pretty good idea.
Could be it. You can't destroy the fountain in Dota 2, Arteezy.
You'll be emptying his country ward. Yapzor needs to respond. A quick swap out. Actually dropping the Morphling well out of the fight. Finds the space for Arteezy just to go ham. They will kill off Crit. So a 1-for-1 trade off this Arteezy runaway. BKB has now disappeared. And the double damage rune is ticking out as well. But that's why Sumail back in again. And we have the Supernova. They're all in that. They're going to kill it. And they bring it down. Arteezy breaks free. He doesn't have the regeneration that came with the Supernova. And that's why a quick leap away, Arteezy with no mana to work with, but S4, he's ready to come into the backline. Sparta, BKB's up, defensive with the arrow onto the Alchemist, but Arteezy, he can just bash, and Sparta on the hillside will fall down. So will Ace with the Concoction stun. Puppy, how many times have we seen him trying to hold himself with a cold embrace? But I don't think anything can hold.
It's got to be the Megas.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Megas that is waiting for it. There's always that hope with the last barracks for Secret.
Oh, Weaver's coming up for it. He'll run straight into Puppy, puts on the Weaver Beetles, and Puppy, so much damage on him. So he has to cold embrace, but Arteezy in deep, finds Yapzor. A perfect Concoction chase on over towards Sparta as well. Mid-1's looking for his own Concoction, but the Supernova under the tier 4 towers. Sparta and Mid-1 can't focus it. Arteezy and Sumail just too strong. The BKB is going to wear off after the Supernova has already got the crush in. That's really the game. No way to defend, and GG is called. Evil Jesus take game 1 against Team Secret. They're motivated and they're ahead.
And they made it look relatively easy. There were 1 or 2 hiccups there for the Evil Geniuses, but overall,